Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing, yeah, I know, it's not clickbait. We're actually doing Final Fantasy. I know it. I've only done one video on it, and hey, apparently you guys seem to like it. So I thought I'd get the newest set. I did miss the previous one. I think it was Hidden Hopes or something like that. Oh, and for the 100 subscribers, this time I am adding Infinite Forbidden. So I'll just put it here. Nice. So again, in case you guys are wondering what the hell, pretty much up until we get to 100, which is like 9 away, so pretty cool. I'll be adding a box each video, and then I still don't know how we'll choose. I guess we could just do I don't know. Point is, somehow we'll choose, or you guys will choose, or I'll choose 3 to 5 boxes of these, and ideally you guys will choose, obviously, and I'll do a bigger opening with all of them, right? So if you're interested in me adding a Final Fantasy 1, okay, you definitely have to support this video and support the fuck out of it, right? What the hell? Searched. They got my, I think her name is Lightning. They got my Lightning sign card. I don't even know if she's the sign card, because I think Final Fantasy usually has a sign card per set. I think in the previous one, in the ones I've opened at least, because I don't know all of them. Oh, actually, she might not, because in the one I opened, Dawn of Heroes, I think it was Alfinard, the one that was in the box, and the signed card was Eistinian, or however the hell you say it. It wasn't actually him, so this could be one of those situations. I actually think also in Hidden Hopes, I think it was Sephiroth, and the box was, I think, Zack and Tifa. No, it wasn't Tifa. Oh man, I forgot the name. Jesus Christ, I've only played Final Fantasy 7. I forgot the name of the girl in the. Jesus Christ, I forgot it. That is so embarrassing. The point is, it's her and Zack in the box, and obviously the main character is, or the signed card is obviously, what's it called? Again, Sephiroth. So it's not always the case. So maybe she's not gonna be in it, but I think in what's it called? From Nightmares, it was Cloud. So it's a 50-50 if it is gonna be the box character or not. So I don't know how you're feeling about this set. Obviously for Final Fantasy, since it is a much more niche game, I think, or maybe I'm wrong, but from what I've seen, that's what I've taken so far. How do you guys approach it? Do you guys buy a couple boxes, or do you guys just buy singles? Because obviously the single market, since there are so few sellers, wouldn't prices be kind of inflated? Or I mean, obviously, if you're going for a specific deck, then yeah, it makes sense, right? Because here's the thing: if you're going for a ice deck, for example, right, then what the hell is the point of opening a box? You're gonna get all 4 or 5 other attributes that you don't care about. So obviously, singles is the way. But if you're just trying to get like, what's it called, like legendary cards, then would that be the way, or would buying singles still be the way? I don't know. Let me know. What do you guys do? I'm very curious. Because they also have pre-release kits. I've never bought one. I usually, if I buy Final Fantasy, I usually just buy a box. Just because, I don't know, I just think it's easier. Oh, nice. We're starting off. Hey, let's go. Got that legend. I think it's legend here, actually, in Final Fantasy, not legendary. So, got that legend. Very nice. We got Bahamut, and then we got Fremelda for our first legend. Very nice. I'll definitely take it. I appreciate that. For Melda. Hopefully it's a good one. I have not seen anything about this and I don't know what from what games they're gonna be. I don't even know what that means. FFTA. I think it's tactical. Oh, actually, yeah, I think it's Tactical Alliance. So yeah, maybe I do know what that means. Okay, let me zoom them out a little bit, just in case it's too close for you guys. I don't want. Right. The whole point is that it's a good viewing experience. Wait, Jack. Sign card, $1,000. I remember I got so excited when I got Porom, I think it was. And it was, oh, nice. What the hell? We're going back to back. Nice. So this is from 13. It's Caius. Very nice. So hopefully, yeah, I can see more from 13. I actually bought Final Fantasy 13, ironically enough, and I have not played it. That's, I used to go on this, like, small, relax, I'm not gonna say, oh, I spent thousands of dollars on this. I used to go in, like, this small shopping sprees to buy, like, used pre-owned games on GameStop, because they used to have, like, some insane deals sometimes, and I would just get a bunch. Then I started buying digitally, and I kick myself in the, in the head for that, because it's so dumb. The prices are usually the same for digital and physical, and it's like, why the fuck would you buy digital, right? I mean, I guess most people are buying digital. How do you guys buy games? Do you guys buy digital or do you guys buy physical? I feel like if you're gonna pay the same, I feel like you might as well buy physical, right? No, what the hell? We're going back to back. Whoa, we got Aiko and Witch of the Fence. Nice. Well, this is a hero, but still pretty cool. And then we got a legendary. Very cool. So how do you guys buy your media? Do you guys buy physical or digital? Because here's the thing. Physical, you always have it. It's like a collector thing. If you want, you can sell it if you want. It has so many more benefits versus digital. The only benefit for digital is convenience, quite literally, that you don't have to get up and change the disc, or that you don't. Oh well, I guess the only concern would be like if it scratches or something. But I mean, realistically speaking, as long as you're fairly responsible, I don't think that's an issue, right? Just as long as you're done playing, just pop it back in the box. So, I mean, I've had, I think, like my fair share, but maybe like a couple games where I scratch them. But, you know, it's like a handful. It's very, very rare. It's definitely not like a, speaking of nice. Oh, no, it was Porum, not Palom. Sorry. But yeah, no. I definitely prefer physical, but I will definitely admit that I've bought my definitely fair and big share of what's it called, digital games, especially because they have so many sales, man. And it's all there, it's in your fingertips. And a lot of games you don't really see like in person or online a lot, so it is just easier to buy online, right? So obviously I'm not saying it's applicable to every single game, but or some games it's just not even worth, like the FIFA games or like the COD games. Like obviously those games are, you know, it's only if you want, but because those games essentially you're gonna replace them what every year essentially, so that's just how those games work, right? You're really rarely gonna go back to it, well, unless you're a Zombies fan, which you are. R.I.P. I'm with you right there. We keep going back to BO1 and BO3, so that's fucking sad. And you know, hey, it's a rough situation, but I don't know. I'm very curious. Obviously, sorry for the random discussion, but just something that I've always because obviously, if you see that breakdown, obviously it is very, very much leaning towards digital media nowadays. Everyone's buying digital now. I think it was like 80% or something like that. I don't want to say exactly. I forgot where they did the study, but it was like 80%. So that's just pretty sad, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I guess it just goes to show that convenience sells, right? So I'm just gonna put these all in here. I don't think it was anything crazy. So yeah, we went back to back 3 legendaries. What the fuck? But I'm very curious. Do you guys have consistent, you know, play? I'm very curious, you know, with these smaller games how they do, because I feel like if you're not in the right, like it has to be so area dependent that it must be so annoying. Like imagine it's just like, oh my god damn it, why couldn't I live in fucking 2 hour in the two city 2 hours away where there is a consistent locals? Like that must suck. But hey, when you're just a collector, and that's the thing too, that's the cool thing about this game, it is based on such a big IP. Final Fantasy is a huge, huge IP, right? So it probably has a lot of collectors as well. So hey, I definitely don't feel alone. I'm very curious. Do you guys play it or do you guys collect it as well? Am I alone? Because I feel like Final Fantasy has so much collectible shit that I can see people, even people who are into Final Fantasy, prefer to collect other things. You know, like statues or like the games even themselves, right? I'm guessing some of the older ones must be worth probably a lot. So some people probably even prefer that. So I don't know. Very curious to see the breakdown. I'm guessing most of you probably play, but you know, I'm very curious to see if there's other collectors out there who are just in it for the shiny cardboard. I don't know. So far, I haven't really pulled any that I want to keep. So really hope we can change that up. But yeah, how are you guys feeling about the newest Final Fantasy? I think it was Final Fantasy, what, 7? The Rebirth? I think it was Rebirth. The second part, whatever it was. 26, the second part. Nice. Hey, I'll take it. You gave me a hero full art. Wow. I'm so used to getting, what's it called? Comments that, dude. I'll definitely take it. So let me separate the heroes and rares. Nice. And let's check this out. Look at that. White Tiger. I think is Ice. Nimbus. Nice. So this is from Type 0. Look at that. I think that's that one with the character with like the red outfit, right? And like the white hair. I want to say. I think I also have that one. I think that's one of those I bought digitally. Because Final Fantasy games, they used to have a bunch of them on PS Plus. I actually got to play. Oh yeah, I actually got to play. I think it was 8. That one with Squall. Like one of the opening scenes, you're like in a beach and you just blow up this like tank. It's super insane. It's so cool. Probably one of my favorite scenes. Oh, what the hell? This is the box topper. Oh, come on. That could have been any other legendary foil, man. That could have been so cool. We could have redeemed ourselves. Actually, I don't know. Full arts are usually very, very rare. I actually opened a Rebellion Call because I actually got it for like 45 bucks. I got it for the cheap. And I ended up pulling some insane shit. Man, I wish I recorded it. It's the ones I opened around my birthday in June. I opened like 10 boxes. Just obviously I have camera. I opened a bunch and I opened that Rebellions Call. Dude, I got Neo X Death. I think it was X Death. Yeah. I got X Death, the fuller one. The one that he's like a knight, like blue knight. I got the fuller one. It's like a $50 card. And then I got, what's it called? Ishtola, the fuller reprint, the foil version as well. So that was pretty insane. I was pretty happy about that. Not gonna lie. I actually ended up keeping that one. Now that's actually my Final Fantasy card because I didn't have one. Now what the? Literally looks like a real person. What the hell? That's crazy. I only had I think it was the demon, the one I kept from like Dawn of Heroes, and it was just a legendary. So I kind of wanted something more. And hey, now I have a full art foil from Ishtola. So hey, pretty cool design and everything. I really like the art too of it. So I was between that one and Next Death, but I kind of prefer Ishtola one. Just more collectible. I feel like more. I like it more. So it's a win-win, right? Dr. Mog. We got Hilo. What the? I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. We got Young Rahal. I'm seeing a lot of not 13. I would definitely would have thought it would be the main emphasis, but yeah, I guess not all about it. I mean, it makes sense, right? Because obviously, I actually do think that the decks are based on like the series. So like you play a Final Fantasy 15 deck, so that makes sense, right? They can't just make a whole box that is just Final Fantasy 13 because what the hell, all those other decks are just gonna not get support for a guaranteed what at least 3 months. So yeah, and then what happens if yours doesn't get picked again? So yeah, no, that would be a shit show. So I can definitely understand that one, but very interesting. I definitely thought we'd be seeing more 13. Still pretty cool. Oh, hey, there you go. Speaking of, here he is. He was the sign card on Dawn of Heroes. I'm very curious. Have you guys ever pulled one? And if so, how is the experience selling it? Because obviously it's one thing pulling an expensive card is one thing selling it. Because for example, Vanguard, I have like two cards that are like $200 and I can't sell them. And that game is still, I would say like fairly more popular. And even then it's a challenge. But again, I don't know how that game doesn't really have that strong of a collector base, mainly because they did like a reboot. So a lot of people are just, not happy. Seriously, a fly. A lot of people are just not happy with Bushiro, the company that is behind it. So a lot of people, I'm guessing, don't want to collect with the fear that their collection is gonna go to shit because Bushiro quit the game again. So I don't know. It's just an interesting thing to see. Very curious because obviously, from what I've seen, uh, they usually don't have sales in the TCG player listing, or at least from what I've seen, they usually don't. Like those really really expensive cards, the signed cards in Final Fantasy, I don't usually see sales. So I'm guessing most of them go through the Facebook group. That's where I sold the Wheat Cross card, my $300. Oh yeah, spoiler if you didn't see my Wheat Cross video, I pulled the $300 card. That was fucking insane. But I ended up selling it through the Facebook group, so that was pretty cool. I'm guessing that's what most people do, right? For like these smaller games, the community must be so strong. That's a cool thing though. Like obviously, yeah, the game is smaller, but the community must be strong, right? Like if you, oh, speaking of what the, you're just a rare. Are you serious? Oh, come on. That is so lame. Dude, I always get the, the box character, I'm telling you. That is so funny. I mean, it is a rare, so I think you're pretty much guaranteed. I think you actually get like two of each rare because it is 36 packs. So it is pretty crazy, right? I did get this one for like 95 bucks. So it wasn't that expensive, but it obviously is more expensive than the usual boxes I get, which are 24 packs. So I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? Would you guys prefer boxes to be smaller? Or do you guys like that? It kind of differentiates itself by giving you so many packs that I think maybe by buying one box, some people might even be good, right? because you're getting so many of the commons. Oh, nice, another legendary. You're getting so many of the commons. You're getting so many of these what's it called, the rares, the heroes, that you can just fill your playset, with singles later on. So maybe buying a box for this game is actually not such a bad idea. We got Soldier Candidate, look at that. And then we got Edge. Nice. So what is that, four? Is that barely my fourth? I swear, I went like on a insane streak when I pulled the 3. Yeah, it is. That's crazy. I went on an insane streak when I pulled the 3, and I suddenly just stopped pulling. That's crazy. What's it called? Square Enix really said, yeah, you're good, bro. I forgot how many you get. I think it's 7 legendaries. 7 out of what, 36? And it's not great, but you do also get the 2 full arts, so and the crystal. I think you're guaranteed a crystal per box. So I mean, that's what, like 10 hits out of 36. It's not the worst, but I don't know. Would you guys prefer smaller boxes? Oh, nice. Speaking of, man, I am not the biggest fan of these. What the hell? Whenever they do, usually like for the older games, they're usually like drawn in this like weird style, and I'm just not the biggest fan of it. That kind of sucks. I really was expecting a little better. Here, let me check out the rares I've gotten so far. Which one's my favorite? I guess that spoils the. Yikes! This is gonna be a rough top 5. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe value wise is not so bad. I don't know. I haven't checked TCG players, but this is absolutely insane. Come on, please give me something. Please have Lightning have a what's it called? A legendary, and I can pull it, or at least have her. Let me get her full art. Fuck it. I'll actually take her full art. I don't even care if she's just what's it called, the rare. I'll actually take it. I already got a hero full art. Those are sometimes good. Obviously, it's 50-50. I'm not going to say they're always good. But they can be good. So I'm going to cross my fingers and hope for the best. Obviously, like I said, I usually get commons. So in my Donna Hero ones, I think I got the Jester and Porams. Oh, no, Poram was a rare. So technically, there you go. That's what I'm asking for. So hey, maybe I'm not asking for too much. Got Portia, Parai. What's it called? Darnst. Very nice. How old is? I actually think they added. Didn't they add recently Final Fantasy Rebirth to PS Plus? That's crazy. They had them, man. They had so many of them. I feel so dumb that I didn't play more of them. They had literally, I think, from like 7 to like 12, and I didn't play. I think I only played 8. I've already played 7, so I only played 8 as well. R.I.P. boys. I was playing. I think I forgot what I was playing at the time, and I just didn't have time. Because that's the thing. They don't tell you, like, 3 months in advance. Final Fantasy games are huge. Because I really went deep into Final Fantasy 8. Like, I'm talking, I was fucking manipulating the RNG and the cards and everything, bro. Like, I was learning about the game. I forgot the Triple Triad. Dude, I was learning Triple Triad, the rules. I was learning the fucking RNG manipulation. I was restarting my game so I could do the achievements and get the right cards and shit. I was in it, man. I was grinding that shit. So it really took me a while. So it just didn't give me time. And since they only give you like a couple weeks, I think it's like 3-4 weeks they give you when they're gonna remove like the games, and they removed all of them in one go. So that's what killed me, right? That I just didn't have time to play all of them. So I mean, either way, it is Final Fantasy games, so they're pretty. I think they should last me a long time, so I don't mind buying them. Right? It's one of those things. I think, like I mentioned, I did buy a couple in a buying spree, so I don't mind just waiting until they go on sale, and I'll buy those as well. Fuck it. Maybe I'll end up getting the collection. I think the only game series that I have every single game of, which is so sad. I think I actually just broke it this year, which I probably end up getting it just for the sake of completion, is Call of Duty. I used to have every single one. Up until this year, I think it was Modern Warfare 3. Yeah, Modern Warfare 3 is the first one I did not get. I was just tired of this shit, man. I couldn't handle it no more. But it is what it is. I am getting the newest one because it's gonna be what's it called, Treyarch one. Hey, nice. We got Vincent. This is actually a cool one. Nice. And this is obviously from 7. Very, very nice. Look at that. It's cool. He has like his eye like streak. Nice. We got it. Oh, I thought it was another legendary. I was gonna say, what the fuck? There's no way I got 2 legendaries. I did not get 2 legendaries. So I got what, 5 now? And I only like the art of like 2 of them. R.I.P. hopefully we can get a good. I mean, I do like the full art as well, actually, so I'm not gonna complain too much about that. I already have like 3 that could make it to a top 5, and I can look through some of the hero ones. It's not a big deal. Hey, nice, a hero foil. I'll take that. That's pretty cool. Graha, a ninja, just non-descriptive. Nice, Warrior of Light. I think he used to be like a really expensive one. I forgot if it was in Dawn of Heroes. He used to be like a $30 card. Nice. Because, yeah, speaking of expensive cards, yeah, like, for example, that X that I pulled a fuller, I am struggling to sell it. I had it on TCG Player I have it on TCG Player for a while, and, yeah, they don't really sell too often. So I guess I'm just going to throw it in the group. That's usually what I do when I'm just trying to sell something. Because obviously people expect a discount, right? Man, sorry, this fly is going to drive me insane. I am... It's just like in my periphery vision. We got Jagram. What the hell? Oh, it's just a common. I was so excited for a second. We got Luna Freya, Bahamut. That's such a cooler for Bahamut. Rosso. I remember, I think I pretty much was introduced to the Final Fantasy series by Smash. Believe it, as sad as that is. I know, right? When they added a Cloud, I remember I really loved his stage and how like you could summon all these monsters and shit. And that's what drove me to get Final Fantasy 7 and then get all the other ones that I haven't played. And then play obviously Final Fantasy 8 as well. So I don't know if I'll keep doing that. I guess I could just go Final Fantasy 9, 10 and just go from there up to 16 now. Or I guess I could just play the newest one. I don't know. A lot of people seem... Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll take it. 2 full art heroes. It's not insane. It's not a legendary. Obviously, I would have preferred a legendary, but... You know what? It's not the worst. At least it's not a common or a rare, that's more what I'm used to. Again, yes, it would have been sick if I got... I don't even know, again, what the best legendary is or whatever the best legendary is as a full art, but... Or a signed card. I'm actually curious. Does a signed card take the spot of a full art? If you guys pulled one. Because, yeah, I'm not expecting to pull one. When I buy Final Fantasy, I usually buy, like, a box. That's it. Because, yeah, usually I'm not too sure if you guys are interested in it or not. I mean, like I said, you guys seem to be. So, I don't mind buying the odd box out here and there. But, you know, oh, shit, we got a legendary. I didn't even realize. Young X and Mile. Nice. So, if you guys are interested, hey, definitely hit that subscribe and like button. And I'll do my best to drop a video for whatever the next set is. Oh, I actually think the next set is going to be Final Fantasy 16. So, it's going to be pretty cool. I'm definitely getting one. So, hit that subscribe button. Maybe I'll get 2 boxes. I don't know. Maybe I can do a second part of this one. I think the store I got them from still has some. So if there's enough support, if I can move some of these cards, then fuck it. I'll definitely buy a second box and just do a video on it. Because, yeah, I have fun opening these. I really like the art of Final Fantasy. And I really like that, unlike, I think a Union Arena is also going to do this. Or actually, I don't know. I'm not going to speak on Union Arena because I'm not sure. But what's it called? I remember that Wise, for example, or Universes. I don't know if Universes still does it, but Universes and Wise, what they do is they use like screenshots, and I fucking hate that. So what I really like about Final Fantasy is that, yeah, the art isn't the best sometimes, but it's still unique, right? Like all these character arts are unique. All the legendary ones are usually pretty cool, which are usually the cards that you're going for anyways, right? So in my opinion, it is still pretty cool. And I just prefer that overall. Dude, I swear this flies. Oh my goodness, it is just behind me. I like want to grow eyeballs behind my head. And just so I can just stare at it, but Jesus Christ, let me concentrate. The Defender, the Mog, Ignis, we got Sid, nice. We got that Final Fantasy 7 love. It's always gonna get love. Final Fantasy 7 is it their love child? I always assumed it is just because I think it's their highest critically acclaimed, but I don't know if it's their highest sales-wise. Because you have to realize, right? Final Fantasy, well, maybe the remake is actually, maybe I'm wrong, but Final Fantasy 7, the original one, came out in an era where gaming was nowhere near as big as it is now. Right now, gaming is so fucking big. Everyone games, bro. And I don't know, so maybe it is their highest potential. Maybe one of the newer ones is their highest selling one, but I'm very curious. Well, to be fair, though, the PlayStation 2 is the highest selling console of all time, so shit, maybe I'm wrong. But obviously, what I'm saying mainly is that people didn't have the exposure to games, didn't know about as many games. So I don't think any game sold as much unless it's like this, like GTA or something like that, which is like, every damn person knows it. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Final Fantasy did become a household, and Final Fantasy 7 is their most selling, like the original one is their most selling. I don't think so though. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Obviously, let me know if you do know. And as always, I'm very curious to learn about those kind of things, right? And what's your favorite too, as well, obviously. So far from the ones I played, the two that I played, nice. My great exposure to Final Fantasy. Obviously, 7, just because obviously it was a newer one. It was super polished. It was a remake, obviously. So, oh shit, we got Kaya's. Very, very nice. We got that foil version, which I did get I think the regular version. So, dude, look at this one though. Holy shit. I combined the comments on that one, whatever. Look at this one though. I don't know if you guys can see it. The foil goes into like his clogs. That's so cool. It like makes him shine. Oh shit. I actually really, really dig that shit. Let's go. That's probably gonna be I'm not gonna spoil it. I probably already did. Let's go. I'm just expecting what? I don't even know. I don't even know how many legendaries you get, so I'm literally just pulling Azul. What the hell is that name? Literally just blue. It's like if you call your cat cat. Actually, dude, that was so sad. I remember I was when I was in middle school, I was with this girl, and she told me, "Oh, I got this cat," and she was like, "I was like, well, what's his name?" And she was like, "Cat." I was like, why the fuck would you do that? Why would you name your cat Cat? That is, and I think she was like trying to do something like counter revolutionary. I was like, bro, that is not a counter revolution. That's just stupid. Come on. Before someone watching name their cat cat starts hating on me, sorry. Maybe it's not so bad name, but I just find it crazy. It's like, why would you do that? Like, just give them a unique name, man. It's not hard at all. They were like, oh, I didn't want to give them a human like name. I was like, because they were arguing like, oh, every name is human like. I was like, I mean, in a sense, yes, I can see where you're coming from, but like, you're not just gonna name a car. Like, all cars are, have a brand, have a different. It's just like so reductive. I felt like, but yeah, I mean, the cat was pretty chill, so I didn't care. And whenever I would just scream "gato," he would just come. That shit was crazy. Oh, whoa, ho, ho. We got a card from fucking Final Fantasy 1. Dude, is this the first time I got a card from Final Fantasy 1? That's crazy. That game must be doing. What era did it come out? PS1, right? That is crazy. Look at that. And this was the first villain. What the fuck? Final Fantasy really be stepping up, huh? Ever since the first game, they have been extra as fuck. I actually wonder, how has the series evolved? Was the first game anything like these new ones that are like turn-based? You can summon, you can all do all these crazy mechanics. Like, did the first game introduce all that, or was it like a progression across the first games? Because maybe that's why the first game isn't as remastered, as revered, because it didn't have as much of those mechanics. Maybe that's why 7 is so revered, because it didn't maybe introduce a lot of that shit. But I'm not sure again, so I don't want to assume. But there's no way the first game introduced all that, right? That is insane. If it did, dude, my hat's off to Square Enix. Holy shit. They really hit a banger of a series. All right, that was it. That was my final pack. Let's do this. Let's do a top 5. Let's finish this up. It's already going to be like 30 minutes. I don't want to keep you here for too long. Relax. I'll do my best to do this fast. I'm only needing number 5. Okay. Oh, shit. This is actually crazy. I definitely have to shout this out. Okay, whatever. Oh, there you go. Never mind. We are good. Okay, so number 1. It's gonna surprise you. It's not the one you thought it was gonna be. I thought I want that one that I thought it was gonna be, but hey, I ended up pulling this one. I just really like that it's a card from Final Fantasy 1. I think again it's my first one, at least notable one. I don't know if common one. Maybe I pulled one I just didn't notice, obviously, but at least legendary wise, or at least fuller wise, it's definitely my first one from 1. So that's pretty fucking cool. Look at that. Very, very nice. This one doesn't say anything about 1. So some cards just seem to be generic. I don't know. Can you just play this card whenever? Like, can I run a Final Fantasy 15 deck and play it? I don't know. Let me know. Look at this. That is so fucking cool. So instead of having just the glasses, or the mirror shards, as you can see here. The foil version adds the little clocks. So it's actually unique to the foil version. That's cool. I actually really dig that shit. Then you have Vincent, number 3. No, that wasn't number 2 and 3. That was just I just wanted to highlight that. So that's my number 2, obviously. But number 3 is gonna be Vincent. I just think he's a pretty cool in design overall. Obviously, pretty one of the more iconic characters in the series of Final Fantasy overall. So I guess that just applies for Final Fantasy 7 overall, huh? Vincent, Cloud, probably one of the more. Cause Zack looks like Cloud, so I'm not gonna say Zack. But some of like Tifa, obviously, probably some of the most iconic looks of video games specifically. Then you have Young, X, and My. I had to give a shout out to Foil Legendary. I just think it's cool. Then final one, it's gonna be Lightning. It's the box character. I had to give a shout out to 13, even though I didn't see that many from 13. Yeah, I'll give. Hey, Caius is also here, so I give a shout out to 13 two ways. There you go. So don't come at me. And then we have Edge. I had to give a honorable mention to one of these older. Like I said, when it's from an older game, usually they're gonna be like drawn in this kind of art style. So I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I had to choose one and give it a shout out to at least one of them. So there you go. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Please. Oh wait, what the hell? Oh come on, I forgot. I definitely would have. I forgot about the first full art I got. The no, I definitely would have included that one. Oh well, whatever. It's too late. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Again, if you're interested in more Final Fantasy, this is definitely not gonna be a common thing. Again, unless you guys show a lot of support, right? And fuck it, I guess I'll provide. But for the next one, definitely support this video, and I'll drop that. I don't know the name of the set, but it's gonna be Final Fantasy 16. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the first time they added it. So it's gonna be pretty fucking cool. And hey, hopefully I'll see you there. Please like, comment, subscribe, and see you.